ladies and gentlemen and ladies, girls and boys and girls, welcome back to our channel, Inspirational Minutes with David. Going through some things and to help you see the light today. Can we see the light? The light. We're going to help you see the light. Help you see the light. The light today. That's my job, is to help you see the light today. Our Inspirational Minutes with David today is properly titled, Where did you leave your wolf? Inspirational Minutes with David is titled, Where did you leave your wolf? And that's a very serious question to ask, because we want to howl with the wolves. We want to know, where did you leave your wolf? Tell me about it, people. Where did you leave it? Inspirational Minutes with David. Now, peep this. We're gonna get it started. We're gonna get it on today. Thinking about you, family, all throughout the week, and I was thinking of the things that I was gonna say and talk about, and I come with this title: Where do we leave our wolves, or where do we leave our wolf? And so we're gonna get it in. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. Hit it. Get it in. Hit the bell notification. Hit the subscribe button. And hit the like button, man. It just helps our channel to grow. Look, you want to help your brother grow? Thank you in advance. You see, where did you leave your wolf? There are people who come in our lives, man. And they come to show us our light. They come to show us our light. So that's why I started our video. They come to show us the light. They come into our world to show us the light. And others come to show us our shadows. The first ones come to teach us all the beauty we didn't know was in us. Second one teach us all the darkness and the fears, fake expectations appearing real. All the darkness and fears we refuse to see because we don't trust our ability to assume that we're great, because we still hadn't loved ourselves enough. Both are wonderful teachers who have given us a valuable gift. It's a gift that will help you meet who you are. It's a gift that will help you meet you. It will meet you. It will accept you. It will love you. And for that, and to all of them, we should thank them, because they help us grow. They help us grow, and they help us trust. Let's trust ourselves first, because we are also one and the other are both light. We're both light, and in our darkness, we're amazing and enormous beings, expressing ourselves as humans. Amazing and enormous energy, infinite energy, expressing ourselves as humans. Powerful people who don't even know they have power, and therefore we never exercise it. Because we were never told that we have power. We were never told a lot of us were never told the beauty of it is within ourselves. A lot of us were never told that we are here. We are the light. We are the light of the world. We are the light of the world. We're the light. We're the light. We're the light. We are the light of the world. People who cross our path being a valuable message with gestures, with words, with gestures and words, and with hugs, with stories of loved ones lost or without souls, with disappointments, with disrespecting, with surprises. They tell us what we are not able to tell ourselves. They tell us how wonderful we are because sometimes we don't realize it. We don't realize our talent and our ability to share and offer something valuable to others. They help us give importance to what we seem small to us. They give importance to us. We don't realize that, hey, I am valuable. I'm somebody who's valuable too. I am very important to the world as well. I also give good light to the world. They help us give importance to what seems like is very small to us. There are people who come to shake our hands, or to come to shake hands, to cross a brave sea full of difficulties. A brave sea full of difficulties. Others would teach us how to build a bridge so we can cross it. Some come into our lives to tell us that the hostile sea doesn't actually exist. That the hostile sea is all in your mind. It's all in your mind, which is the fruit of our way of looking at the world, wanting to fight with resentment, with fear, with the look of someone who looks hostility and finds it. They explain to us that we can learn to look at that sea differently. We can look at that sea a little bit differently and see there is beautiful corners to discover. It has beautiful, exquisite corners to discover, which holds beauty and also it holds magic. Then if we cross it with a positive attitude, a positive disposition, and wanting to learn, it will bring us great lessons to follow. That's nothing is good or bad that becomes what we decided by judging it, like the people who cross our paths. Some people tell us not to cross. If we're able to look inside, if we're able to look into ours, feel what the conscience asks us, notice what intuition tell us, we may be asked not to cross because they want us safe and sound, even though that means not growing, not feeling, not evolving. They may not want us to cross because they don't feel capable. And they don't want us to get it because they will make them feel small. They're scared too. We get angry with them. We get upset with them. It doesn't go with us. Who doesn't go with us across that sea? It's a part of their inner struggle, not yours. It's theirs. To discover their true power, to find their mission, and discover their hidden greatness after the grudge, after the envy, and the need for love. Do not obsess with demonstrating anything to them or responding to their humiliation. Simply understand their pain and do not get tangled in their words and gestures. Do not judge them because their mistakes are ours and their doubts are part of our doubts. When we see the smallness in others, it's because we discover it in our own selves. Because we still don't know that we can be so big and so huge that we will see others great and stop demanding them. Stop demanding them to be as we want them to be. As we think we need them to be. Because we still haven't realized that they are as they are that way because we will get a wonderful gift if we just accept them and have them involved. They are confused and believe that if they lower your self-esteem, it will reduce their worth to the world. They will be able to let their guards down and stop suffering. Let's look at them with compassion and follow our path, our words, and let our words reinforce and reevaluate not only them, but ourselves. It's actually always about deciding what kind of person that we are. What kind of person are you? Do you judge? Do you look for greatness in others? Are you a boss? Do you believe others should succeed? See, it's actually always about deciding what kind of person that we are. We carry them all inside. We are able every minute and second of the day to choose which one we stay with. If tomorrow we go into the sea and decide that whatever happens is wonderful, let it be wonderful. If we tell another who is capable of doing anything, we should also believe in what we can do, and also believe that we are also capable of doing and achieving anything. If we hug him or her and say nothing, it's about deciding whether we love ourselves enough to accept others as they are, and stop being angry because things doesn't happen that's the way we want it to happen. You see, it's not always about you all the time. It's about others as well. It's about others as well. And when you get that mindset, when you get that type of mindset, you will be able to start your process of evolving. Learning to dream what really makes us feel good and fills us inside, and not what we were told we should dream of. From the very beginning of our lives, from the very beginning, we are receiving lessons from what we are or what we should be or want to be. What we do not see and what we do not want to see. What we are afraid of and what we are not accepting. And will actually set us free. We are a piece of it all. And we are a piece of all of them because they leave one mark on us and we leave another on them and many others. So the question, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, where did you leave your wolf? Where did you leave your wolf? Where did you leave it? Did you leave the wolf on the road? Did you leave the wolf asunder, torn apart? Where did you leave your wolf? What's the point of learning high magic? Because one thing about magic is about evolving, and evolving becomes magic. So what's the point of learning high magic if you really don't walk the wake-up path? Again, what's the point of learning high magic if you really don't walk the wake-up path? What's the point? What's the point of talking so much about waking up if you're still asleep? A sheep asleep. Because wolves come to get the sheep. So what's the point of talking so much about waking up if you're still a sheep and asleep? Why are we so desperately looking for freedom outside if we can't conquer the freedom from the inside of us? I don't want free bodies and captive minds. They can't do nothing for me. I do not want free bodies and captive minds that's in prison. What would that do but hold us back? Because the inner me and them, the inner me, become the enemy. I'd rather run freely and wildly like a beast in this life. Run free, run totally awake. So go out and collect your bones. You left some lost, and you may have lost them on the sidewalk. Go out and find your wounded wolf. You must help it heal. You must feed it. So when she regains life, the first thing you do, the very first thing you do is howl with it. Howl, H-O-W-L. Howl with it. Wow. And happy to have found yourself in the medicine My question. My question, ladies and gentlemen. My question. Where did you leave your wolf? So that's something to think about. That's something to cogitate about. Seriously. Let me tell you a little bit about me. Because I really don't believe you don't really know who I am, do you? Do you, fam? Do you know who I am? I say namaste. Not because I'm an Indian, but because I like what it means. It means greetings to you. So, namaste. People think I'm Christian because I speak Christian values. But in truth, I talk about human values. People also ask me, have I ever practiced Buddhism? Because he meditated. The reality is that I enjoy the peace that gives me meditation. That's the reality. I enjoy the peace that gives me meditation. They say I'm a pagan. I'm a pagan, a non-believer, because I feel one with nature. I know that when nature is looking down upon me, it's looking at itself in human form. So, do you know what I really am? Do you know? Do you know who I really am? You see, you don't need a label. You don't need a label to be defined. I'm part of the universe consciously. I'm part of the universe consciously manifested. I'm all over the place tonight because I want you to know, and I want you to grow, and I want you to go find your wolf. Where did you leave your wolf? So I promise you, I will fight. I promise you that. That I will fight. So I fight. If you feel insignificant, you better think again. Better wake up, because you're part of something way bigger. Where did you leave your wolf? You're part of something way bigger. Not just a speck in the universe. Not just some words in the Bible or a Quran verse. You are the living word. Listen. You're a part of something way bigger. Way bigger. Bigger than you. Bigger than we. Bigger than the picture they frame us to see. But now, we see it. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Ain't no secret. Preservation and perseverance is her name. Where did you leave your wolf? I read this interesting story. It's called The Universe 25. It said, and a very interesting read. It said the Universe 25 experiment is one of the most terrifying experiments in the history of science, which through behavior of a colony of mice is an attempt by scientists to explain human societies. The idea of Universe 25 came from an American scientist named John Calhoun, who created an ideal world. He created an ideal world in which hundreds of mice would live and reproduce. More specifically, Calhoun built a so-called paradise of mice. a specifically designed space where the rodents had an abundance of food and water, an overabundance of food and water, as well as large living spaces. In the beginning, he placed 4 pairs of mice. Then in a short time began to reproduce, resulting in their population growing rapidly. However, after 315 days later, their reproduction began to decrease significantly. When the member of the rodents reached 600, a hierarchy was formed between them, and the so-called wrenches appeared. The wrenches, they say the wrenches of the earth, the scowl of the earth, the crust, the dirt of the earth. You know how they say. You know what they mean. The larger rodents began to attack the group, with the result that many males began to collapse psychologically. As a result, the females did not protect themselves and in turn became aggressive towards the young. The female is only the intuitive reflection of the male. As time went on, the females showed more and more aggressive behavior, isolation elements, and lack of reproduction mood. They didn't feel like reproducing anymore. They was already attacking their children. There was a low birth rate and at the same time an increase of mortality in the younger rodents. They began to die. Then a new class of male rodents appeared. The so-called beautiful mice. They refused to mate with the females or to fight for their space. All they cared about was food and sleep. At one point, the beautiful males and the isolated females made up the majority of the population. And as the time went on, juvenile mortality reached 100%, and reproduction reached 0. Among the endangered mice, homosexuality was observed. And at the same time, cannibalism increased, despite the fact that there was plenty of food. 2 years after the start of the experiment, the last baby of the colony was born. By 1973, he had killed the last mouse in Universe 25. John Calhoun repeated the same experiment 25 more times, and each time the results were the same. Calhoun's scientific work has been used as a model for interpreting social collapse, and has research serves as a focal point for the study of urban psychology. Think about that. Universe 25, experiment with mice. But this time the experiment is not with mice. This time the experiment is not with mice. Where did you leave your wolf? You see, the women, because of the men turned against them, the women feel isolated. So when the male mice turn against the women mice turned against the younger generation, until they didn't feel like reproducing anymore, and it became 0. And the males didn't even care anymore. They became homosexuals. Then the population went down to nothing. Where did you leave your wolf? You see, when the Most High created the woman, when the Most High created female, when the Most High created the woman, wound a man, when the Most High created the woman, they said that the Most High was working late on the 6th day. An angel came and asked, why you spend so much time on her? Why? The Most High answered, have you seen all the specs? Have you seen all the special parts of her? And I have to know how to shape it. She must work in all kinds of situations. She must be able to hug several children at the same time. Having a hug that can heal anything from a scraped knee to a broken heart. She must do all this with only two hands. 2 hands. She heals herself when she's sick and can work 18 hours a day. The angel was impressed. Like, wow, with only 2 hands? Impossible. Impossible. I don't believe it. And this is the standard model? The angel quizzed. The angel came over and touched the woman. But you made her so soft. The Most High, listen, you made her so soft. She is soft, said the Most High. But I made her strong. Perused, strong, formidable. You can imagine what she can handle and overcome. Can she think? Asked the angel. The Most High answered, she can't just only think. She can reason, negotiate, and multitask. The angel touched her cheeks. The Most High, hey look, the Most High, it looks like this creation is leaking. You put too many burdens on her. You put too many burdens on it. Angel observed. She's not leaking. The Most High reaffirmed the angel. It's just a tear. The Most High corrected the angel. She's not leaking. It's just a tear. What good is it? Asked the angel. The Most High said, tears are your way of expressing your pain, your doubts, your love, your loneliness, your suffering, and also your pride. This made a big impression on the angel. Once again, the Most High, you know what? The angel said. The angel said with glee and amazement, you're a genius. You are a genius. You thought of everything. A woman is truly remarkable. A woman is truly magical. A woman is truly wonderful. The Most High said, in fact, she is. She has the strength that amazes men. She can handle problems and carry very heavy loads. She has happiness, love, and opinions. She smiles when she feels like screaming. She sings when she feels like crying. She cries when she's happy and laughs when she is afraid. She laughs when she is scared. She fights for what she believes in. Her love is unconditional. Her love, the woman's love, is unconditional. Just like mine. She is the physical expression of me on earth to man. Her heart is broken when a family member or a friend dies. But she finds the strength to move on with her life. So the angel asked again, so many questions. Angel like, what in the world? So ask again. So, if she's a perfect being, if she's perfect, the Most High, is she perfect? Because that sounds like perfection to me. The Most High answered, no. She's got a drawback. She has a drawback. One drawback. she often forgets what she's worth. If you've made it this far in our video, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications to let you know that we're on. Hit the like button to help the channel to grow. Again, my name is David. And my question in this Inspirational Minutes with David is, where did you leave your wolf? I love me because I love you. And if you love you in return, you'll love me. Pick her up, howl with her. Challenge yourself to evolve and grow. Evolve and grow. Until next time, thank you for spending a few minutes with us today. Inspirational Minutes with David. I will be going live pretty soon, so I'm gonna have some people call in. I want you to call in and get with me, and let's grow, let's evolve, let's do it. Find your wolf, howl with that wolf, and continue to evolve. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. In truth. Peace.